Hey, what's up guys? Jevin here again. So, I just want to quickly talk about my previous video that I made about the elemental hit. 12 mirror build elemental hit. I got a lot of negative comments about the build because they were saying, oh, 12 mirror build, I would expect more than that for a 12 mirror build, blah blah blah. And I get it, it's not the strongest in terms of the investment. But the thing is that you have to keep in mind is the elemental hit, especially this league is an enthusiast build. It's probably you're better off with a different build if you're gonna invest that much. If you want like a super strong high DPS build that can one tap all the bosses in the game, but elemental hit is just, you know, a super nice skill to play with. It's 2 button build. You just like walk around, right click. You don't have to press a lot of buttons. It has a lot of quality of life as well that you wouldn't see on other builds, because some builds, yeah, you might have like 100 million DPS, but you'd have to click like 10 buttons or 6 buttons or something like that, right? The elemental hit is really nice to play with. Based on my experience, I played it for a couple of days. I did enjoy it. It was really nice, but yeah, it didn't have the power that I was that you would normally see on like a same investment build on a different skill. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully that clears everything up. It's really, you know, if you don't have anything to do with your currency, you can build something like that for fun or something like that, you know. Yeah, so alright, so I have sold that build and now I am playing Lightning Strike again. I have mirrored the 12 link claw again. This is the 3rd time I mirrored this claw. The first time I sold the build, the second time I also sold the build, and this time I went back to it because Lightning Strike is just, I really like it. It's the first build that I played with when I started playing the game, and I just fell in love with it. And the main reasons why I love Lightning Strike is, first, it doesn't require 2 6 links compared to other, you know, say for example bow builds or even PSKB builds where you require 2 different skills for single target in clearing the map. Lightning Strike, you only need 1, and it works on both mapping and bossing. So I really like that aspect of it. The other thing that I like about Lightning Strike builds are it is very tanky compared to other builds. So you can get a lot of physical EHP while maintaining very high DPS. And third, what I like about Lightning Strike is that it has high move speed because of, you know, Farrell's fur and aspect of the cat, permanent frenzy charge, and all that jazz. I really like that aspect of Lightning Strike, where you can just run around. You can also use whirling blades, which is really nice when moving around the map. And yeah, some builds this is not accessible. You can use leap slam on other builds, but yeah, it's just not the same. And what's the other thing? Yeah, just overall all-around build. Lightning Strike is an all-around build. You can use it anywhere. It might not be optimal on some contents, like for example, what's a good example? Maybe Blight maps might not be the best because, you know, you have to move around, kill stuff, but overall, I think Lightning Strike is a really good skill as an all-arounder. The only downside for Lightning Strike for me is the fact that it doesn't travel, the proj of Lightning Strike doesn't travel through obstacles. Like, say if there's a random rock or there's a tree in front of you or there's a ledge, it wouldn't go through like that. So that's annoying, but it is what it is. If that goes through those obstacles, then it will be the perfect skill, right? So everything has to be balanced. So yeah, that's all good. So what is this build that I'm showing right now? So I actually rebuilt the MF build as well. So if I show you my gears here on my lightning strike tab, I have all the MF gears, even like GG Venters. I also got a new pretty much GG amulet, a GG helm with int rarity and stuff like that. I have rebuilt the MF, I've been playing it, and I also built a sort of like a non-MF high DPS version of the build for bossing and Simulacrum Wave 30s, which I will show later on the video. I'll show some highlights. But yeah, that's basically my the build that I'm running right now. Pretty much lightning strike again. So let's go through the gears. So 12 link claw, pretty standard. The squire, I'm using a double corrupted squire, which I got from someone on Discord. This is really nice. I really like the implicit on this. Chance to block and physical damage taken as lightning damage. It gives us a lot of EHP and avoids all those one shots physical damage. So that's really nice. I'm running a Blizzard Crown, which is kind of crappy, but I need those resist and intelligence here. So I think this is good enough. The league is about to end. I don't need anything more than that. A better one would probably be a double elevated Blizzard Crown with nearby enemies take minus 9% elemental damage and nearby enemies take minus 12% lightning resist or something like that. And like a third suffix, which is like chaos res or intelligence or suppress spell damage. Any of those three will work. I'm using a Farrell's Fur, pretty crappy, but yeah, implicit increased damage because we're running our auras here, so we don't need those +2 proj. What I would look for in the Farrell's Fur is increased damage or +1 socketed gems, or +2 aura and +2 AoE gems. Is what I would look for here. For the amulet, I just crafted this. I bought a fractured multi-base and let's go D&D. Fractured multi-base, and I just spammed some essence and got this. Pretty much, it's pretty easy craft. Way better than a lot of the amulets there. If you compare it to those double influence amulet like damage per frenzy and penetrate elemental resist, it's the difference is not huge in terms of the DPS. So I really like this amulet. I've been running the same similar amulet the whole league. I've sold a lot of them as well, so really nice amulet. You could also use a Yoke of Suffering, though I don't really like that because it doesn't give life, and I like my builds you know, with a relatively high life. So yeah, using an opal ring. I haven't recrafted this yet. It's just a double influence, you know, crit multi curse ring and tier 2 resist on the suffix, third suffix, and then the prefix is kind of meh, you know. It was just ashling. How I would recraft this is I would probably do a suffix cannot be changed and then reforge lightning or cold till I get a T1 flat, and then ashling it for another flat elemental damage or life and mana regen, and then craft the last mod. But yeah, since it's nearing league end, I wouldn't want to bother. For the other ring, I would normally run Mark of the Elder here, but I really need the resist. So I wanted to run Amethyst Ring for the Chaos Res. We're at 13% Chaos Res, and if I press the flask, we're at 48%. And when I need a Chaos Res cap, I just switch my tree and put these 3 nodes right here to get Chaos Res cap with flask. And then for the gloves, I just bought the base with prefix done with a T4 life. Strike 2 and then Frenzy, and then the rest is pretty easy. You just Veiled Chaos, craft Aspect, and then craft the last mod. It is quite pricey though, getting at least T4 life on the prefix. It is pretty expensive because a lot of the Flicker guys would want this gloves, so yeah. Alright, so for the boots, I'm running Darkwave Vectors with pretty sick Scourge mods. So action speed cannot be modified, and move speed. The other two negatives are pretty not that big of a, you know, difference. I actually haven't qualityed this boot, so I'll do that after the video. But yeah, action speed, it's good for delirium encounters where there's like some ground effects or ground effects that will slow you down, and if you have this mod it wouldn't hit you that much. So in terms of the slow that it will do to you, the move speed is nice as well. It's an extra bonus, and yeah, just really like this boots. I got it pretty cheap actually, and then just paid a lab runner to enchant it for me, so that's nice. For the belt, I choose to use Headhunter. I have tried Mage Blood, and it's just too clunky. Mage Blood is too clunky for Lightning Strike. I don't really like it. I tried Mage Blood with 2 Inspired Learnings. It just doesn't feel the same compared to, you know, Headhunter with Headhunter buffs. And also the other downside of Mage Blood is you lose a lot of life when running it, and you lose a lot of DPS from the unique flasks like Aziri's Promise and Cinder Swallow Urn. So overall, I don't really like Mage Blood for Lightning Strike. It might be good for other builds, but personally, I've tried it and I didn't like it. So I'm running Headhunter. That's why I need all the rest on the other pieces of gear that I have. I am rest cap with Headhunter. Yeah. So let's talk about the tree. For the flask, actually, before we move on, I'm just running Granite Flask with armor mod, Cinder Swallow with ignite, 10% increased damage. Reduce mana cost of skill is the veiled mod on my Cinder Swallow. This is really important so that because we're using 12 link, the mana cost of Lightning Strike is quite expensive. So if I press that, you'll see it will go down to 13 mana cost, which is really nice. And it's pretty much up all the time when you're mapping. And Aziri's Promise, pretty standard for Lightning Strike builds. Jade Flask with Evasion mod and Bottled Fate. My Bottled Fate is pretty much perfect rolled. It's 1% off a reduced duration. Yeah. For the tree, I have changed it up a bit compared to my MF build. So I am running the 2 suppress nodes here, so we can get spell suppress cap. So as you can see, we're spell suppress cap. Even actually, we're 2% off without low life because I took off this node right here. You could put this in. So you can get spell suppress cap without full life, but I think it's fine. I mean, it's soft core, you know, dying once or twice every now and then with a 2% chance is fine. Not that big of a deal. I have also taken the attack damage nodes right here, and I took off the crit chance and crit multi nodes here because I think crit multi is actually pretty bad. Especially this league, because we have so much crit multi from elusive, from, you know, the dagger mastery here, that the diminishing returns is just too much, that running crit multi is not worth it anymore. So I prefer to have the flat attack here, and also crit multi is affected by the map mods. You know, sometimes there's map mods where it says monsters take reduced critical strike damage. So yeah, that's pretty bad. So I took that off. put it here. I also don't need a crit chance here as well. So basically these 3 points here is basically just 30% crit multi, sorry. So it's not really worth it. So I don't need a crit chance. I'm crit cap without Bottled Fate. So that's fine. What other thing? So I think that's pretty much the main thing that I've changed on the tree. Also, the lethal pride I'm running is DD, life and endurance charge and kill. So it's two times double damage, endurance charge and kill, and max life. I have another lethal pride here, which is pretty sick. It's double damage, endurance charge and kill, max life. Where's that? I forgot to change, sorry. Yeah, double damage, intimidate, and then max life. That's like triple DD, intimidate, and max life. I don't really like it. I know it's like there's intimidate, but I prefer quality of life, and having the endurance charge and kill is really nice in terms of survivability. So yeah, that's that. Also, the gems or jewels that I'm running right now is mainly, I have dropped most of the crit multi jewels I have, so I'm running either increased damage or increased attack speed. I still have some multi here leftovers, like for example this one. I really like this. I think this is the best combination. Double attack speed, max life, and then some rest if you need to fix your rest. If you're rest cap, then you can get another mod here, like another attack damage or multi would be fine. Yep, same thing here. Attack speed, life, and rest. I needed a rest here to get rest cap, and also for my magic find build. Yeah. My Watcher's Eye, I just got the normal precision anger one. What I would prefer for a Watcher's Eye though is the precision attack damage and precision attack speed. I just couldn't find one when I was building this. That's why I went for this one. But if I had to do it again, I would get the attack damage, attack speed one. And that's basically it. That's the build. It has really, I think on POB it has about 53 million DPS with 25% shock. And yeah, pretty high EHP as well. EHP is around 500k with endurance charges. Without endurance, I think around 300k. It's really strong. You'll see it on the highlight videos. And yeah, I might actually also sell this build once I'm done with the league. I'm done soon. It's so hard to quit Path of Exiles. It's my second league, so I'm still enjoying the game, even though a lot of people quit already. Trade is pretty dead. It's so hard to buy and sell stuff. I'm still enjoying it, but soon enough I might just sell everything, liquidate my items, and then try to build a GGMF build on standard. That's pretty much my goal. Probably in the next 2-3 leagues, I'll try to get a full mirror tier MF build on standard, like a Deadeye or something like that. Yeah, so I'll liquidate everything. If you guys are interested, want to buy my build, let me know. I have a full MF 12 link build and a pretty much min-max 12 link lightning strike build. Let me know. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll try to release a couple more videos before the league ends, and I'll definitely be active on YouTube on next league, showing my progress and stuff like that, how I will make all my mirrors. The goal is to get at least 30 mirrors next league, beat my record this league, and yeah, go from there. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I realized I haven't been saying that on my videos, so yeah, it'll be nice. Yeah, if you could, yeah, like, share, comment, and subscribe, interact. You know, I'd be happy to answer you in the comment section below if you have any questions. You can critique me as well. I'm still noob at the game. That's fine. I'd take all the criticism. that's there. So yeah, thank you so much, and enjoy the highlights of the build. See ya.
I shall cast you into a pit of infinite torture.
Welcome! Time has no meaning. Your pain will be endless.
With your death, this nightmare